Hello, Nuggets.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, we're gonna get Bree back in here. Hi. Well, we are going to celebrate daylight savings time today, which I don't think anybody really likes this particular one, or is this the one that
This
gets
is the
everybody screwed
fallback.
out?
No, this
Oh,
is
this is
the
fallback, so everybody
Gain an
gains an hour. So that's good, because I get to sleep in, is that right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
guess.
actually, I have to
'Cause
work
it's
tomorrow
spring
that I didn't
forward.
know.
it's spring forward.
Yeah,
for
it's
you,
fallback.
So fallback.
Okay, so tomorrow, well, today, or whatever we want to call it, is daylight savings time.
Right.
All right, so we are going to discuss the fact that there is a lot of people that have issues with going into fall and winter season. It is the time of loss and change. So people have the sensory deprivation thing of like not having the sunlight and things like that. So we've got to find sundowners. So people need to increase as much, or stay outside, get as much sunlight as you possibly can over the winter. But there are some stones that are supposed to, or crystals that are supposed to help with that. We are going to discuss a few things just to kind of, and this is not one of those funny little shows, because not every day is going to be funny. Not every day is going to be, we're not going to post every day. So you're going to have to watch for these. So as I was saying on our last video, amethyst is one of those really versatile stones. It does so many things, but amethyst is one of those soothing, homebody feel. You know, it gives you the sense of warmth and keeps your spirits lifted. So keeping amethyst around you is at all times. They said keep it by your bedside. Keep it on you if you need to. It's a good thing. This is just one of these. It's called an amethyst scepter on quartz, which quartz is a really good one and it's very versatile as well. But as we know from the last video, amethyst is also good for preventing drunkenness. So as you get drunk over the winter because you're depressed and bored, try and keep this so you're a little bit more sane during the winter. So yeah, as you're sitting there, you've got a cup here or your beer. Keep your amethyst handy. It'll help you. Okay. Next is we have carnelian. And I've only got a small piece with me today, but carnelian is a really cool stone. It comes in oranges and reds and whites. It's just a neat, pretty stone. But it represents the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new adventure. So it's good to keep around you as more of a knowledge base to let you know that we are going to be starting anew. It may be the end of summer and the stuff is dying off, but it just means that new stuff is going to be coming. Spring will be coming again, and we just gotta embrace that fact. So as I said, keep the stuff around you that you need to have around you to keep you elevated. And the last but not least is my favorite, citrine. And I talked about this a little bit on the last video, which Bree and I really need to keep like huge chunks around us everywhere because it's clear-headedness and it also helps with wealth and prosperity.
Yeah.
But because of the color, now this one is actually, I think, what they say is manufactured citrine. So basically taking amethyst and heat treating will turn it into citrine, or you can basically fast treat citrine to make it produce. And the darker the color, I think, is when you get that, but it's still citrine. It helps bring sunshine back into your life. It's that yellow, vibrant color as it helps combat your depression. Highly recommend keeping it around you at all times. If you're wanting it for wealth and prosperity, keep it on you, but also put something in the back left-hand corner of your home. Just keep it around you. Citrine is just such a lovely stone and really will help you in all things according to what people say. Now, I don't feel it the same way. I don't know if you feel energy of stones. I'm not saying it doesn't exist because I think it does. I just don't feel it like others. Do you?
I have used like the amber teething necklaces for my kids,
and I can't per se that it doesn't help, because I think like when I used it for my second and third child, especially my third child, he's less cranky when he's cutting his teeth. So
I just, like I said, some people can touch stuff or be near stuff and feel that energy. Just because they can't feel it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. But everything that is around us, everything in our universe is made up of energy. So who am I to say, when this has been used since, the beginning of man, stones and oils and things like that have been used to help with health benefits and to help prevent things. So I can't say that they don't exist just because I can't feel it. Mm-hmm. So I say, even if I can't, I'm going to use it as much as I possibly can.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty. So I mean,
bring up your mood just because of how pretty it is. Like,
that's why I love working at the store.
Yeah,
because I'm surrounded by beauty and
Yes.
surrounded by it, and it may be affecting me more than I realize. So come to the store. Now, next, do you want to talk more about your items, or what? Maybe talk about what other things you can do with your resin that you have created that you can do custom make.
I've done necklaces of all types of shapes and colors. And I was thinking about starting to get into like the awareness stuff as well. So being like aware,
breast cancer awareness and things like that.
And I've even done in the past on my TikTok where this lady had ordered some, miscarriage awareness. She had a miscarriage. And they were just so beautiful, and I felt so honored and humbled to be able to make those for her.
So you're gonna probably do some ribbons out of resin and things like that?
Yeah, just
that's cool.
keychains, necklace, earrings, like I've done quite a few different things.
She also does, like, I think the letter, like your what do they call it? I can't think of the word all of a sudden. But yeah, your first initial things like that.
The letter keychains.
The letter keychains, yes. I'm a little out of it today. But she does a lot of different things, and I think she's going to incorporate some chips. Are you petting my amethyst?
You need some clarity.
Oh, clarity. Like put it against my head, and maybe create some
It's custom made.
custom made. This was my pendant for today, so yeah, keep me happy. But I think she's going to incorporate some chip stones and things like that into some of her new pieces.
Yeah, that's going to be a good idea.
We'll have a lot more of like her creations at the store, which may be somewhat more economical, as I say, for people than the straight stone work that we have. But they're beautiful and fun nonetheless. And Bree is just having a ball with her creativity. So
It's a lot of fun.
we'll hopefully do that. The next subject I wanted to cover, though, is November 6th, Monday, I believe it is.
That sounds right. Yes.
Is National Redhead Day, which I'm not a redhead, and I think I have tendencies towards it, but I'm not. And even though I'm Scottish heritage, I've got the ugliest hair color known to man. It's called dishwater blonde.
Me too.
I
As I've
hate
gotten older, luckily, it's
dishwater color. It is so gross. It just reminds me of just dirty dishes. But now I got a few facts for you so we can celebrate those redheads out there. We know they're a bunch of spitfires. So I got 5 facts about redheads. So 1, the rarest eye color for a redhead. Do you know that? Have you looked at my sheet?
Is it green or blue? I know it's green or blue.
It's blue. And they say because a lot of it is the recessive gene as a redhead has to get red hair. So blue eye, red hair is the most rare of all of them. The highest concentration of redheads is where?
I want to say probably like Ireland or something, but I could be wrong.
Oh, that's number 2. Scotland
Scotland.
is number 1. And that's what my heritage is. So I think that's kind of cool. There are a lot of Scotsmen with, the redheads over there. And I will say they're quite feisty. 3. This is one I'm not going to quiz you, but researchers actually believe, and I don't know how they've come up with this, because of some kind of a recessive gene, that they believe redheads are more sensitive to pain. I find that kind of odd. Maybe like they sunburn more easily.
Yeah, it makes sense because I know like a lot of kids that I went to school with, well not a lot, but there were some redheads. They had very fair skin and freckles and like they burned easily.
So
And
maybe,
every time they went out, they'd get more freckles.
I don't know if that has to deal with pain, but to me,
If they got sunburned.
well, I
Those
don't
are
know.
painful.
They say there are quite a few or a high percentage of redheads that are actually left-handed.
I'm left-handed.
But you're not red hair.
No, I'm not.
But they say that they are because it's a recessive gene to be left-handed. So you're more likely as a redhead with the recessive gene to have that. And redheads are less likely to go gray. That's why I wish, really, really, really wish that I was a redhead. Because right now, the gray hair, even though I've got hair color in, the gray hair is really showing right now. So, but they say it fades to blonde, or like a strawberry blonde, more than it will go to gray, which I find really, really kind of cool.
That is interesting.
But yeah, when I've dyed my hair red, it also comes out of your hair faster. And so it's kind of a waste of money.
It's an upkeep for sure.
Yeah, you have to do it more often.
I've tried the red before.
Yeah, so happy National Redheads Day to all of you redheads out there. You're lucky to have all these fun little characteristics and traits. I agree. Maybe we'll talk about National Blonde Day someday. Well, maybe that kind of goes in with the Common Sense Day because there are a lot of blonde jokes out there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Heard about those growing up.
Yeah, we're usually the airheads of the group.
We have a lot of fun though.
Yeah, I know, blondes have more fun. But when you're dishwater, I don't know what you consider yourself. You're kind of in between brown and blonde.
Yeah.
But, all right, Nuggets. Well, until next time, what did we say?
We'll let the what was it? Let the courts be with you.
Yes,
I'm
and
gonna have to reshoot.
all right, it's okay. All right, Nuggets, until next time, let the courts be with you. We're signing off.
Signing off. How's it going?
I forgot it too.